The text arrives at 11:47 p.m. I'm moving in with my boss. Don't call me. Don't come looking for me. I'm sorry. I stare at the screen until the words blur. Rachel's contact photo, her laughing at our wedding, sunlight in her hair, mocks me from the top of the thread. My thumb hovers over the call button, but I don't press it. She said, "Don't call." She's never said that before. Not in 8 years of marriage. I read it again. And again. The coffee table still has her book on its spine, cracked to page 143. Her jacket hangs by the door. Her toothbrush sits in the holder next to mine, bristles touching like they're holding hands. But she's gone. I call anyway. Straight to voicemail. I text back. "Rachel, what the hell is happening? Talk to me." Nothing. I throw the phone across the room. It hits the wall, doesn't break. Of course it doesn't. Nothing breaks when you want it to. The apartment feels suddenly enormous. I check our bedroom. Her dresser drawers are half empty. She took clothes but left her wedding ring on the nightstand, balanced carefully on top of a folded piece of paper. I unfold it with shaking hands. "I know you'll come looking for this. Please don't. He's better for me than you ever were. You were always too safe, too predictable. I need more." I'm sorry. Her handwriting. Definitely her handwriting, but the words feel wrong. Like someone fed them to her. I sit on the edge of our bed and notice what she didn't take. The photo album from our honeymoon. The necklace I gave her on our 5th anniversary. The leather journal where she writes every night. She's written in that thing religiously for 3 years. She wouldn't leave it behind unless she left in a hurry. Unless she didn't have a choice. My phone buzzes. I scramble across the room to grab it. Not Rachel. Her mother, Linda. "Have you heard from Rachel?" She's not answering. I'm worried. I don't respond. Instead, I open Rachel's work email on our shared laptop. She never logs out. Bad habit? Good fortune. Her inbox is a graveyard of unread messages, but one catches my eye from her boss, Marcus Webb, sent yesterday at 9:43 p.m. Meeting moved to 10 p.m. My office. "Don't be late," Rachel replied. "This isn't right." "You can't keep doing this." His response. "Your mother's bills say otherwise." 10 p.m. Rachel. Alone. My blood goes cold. I scroll back. 3 months of emails, each one more predatory than the last. Requests for late-night meetings. Comments about her appearance. Subtle threats wrapped in professional language. And then 2 weeks ago, everything changes. The tone shifts from manipulation to control. "I've covered $47,000 of your mother's medical debt. You owe me. Don't make me collect in ways you won't like." Rachel's response, "I'll pay you back. I just need time." Marcus. "I don't want money, Rachel. I want you." I slam the laptop shut. My hands are trembling. My vision tunnel. She didn't leave me. She was taken. I grab my keys and head for the door, but my phone buzzes again. This time it's a number I don't recognize. Stop digging. She made her choice. "If you love her, let her go." I dial back immediately. It rings once, then disconnects. I know where Marcus Webb lives. Rachel complained about his housewarming party last year. Said it was obscene. All glass and chrome overlooking the harbor. Said he had more money than morals. I'm halfway to my car when another text arrives. This time it's Rachel. "Please, Daniel, if you ever loved me, stay away. You'll make everything worse." I stop. The desperation in those words freezes me in place. I text back. "Did he hurt you?" 3 dots appear. Disappear. Appear again, finally. Not yet. I don't go to his house. Not yet. Instead, I do what I should have done hours ago. I call her mother. Linda answers on the first ring. "Daniel, thank God. Have you—" "Tell me about the medical debt," I interrupt. Silence. "Linda, tell me." She exhales, long and shaky. "How did you—" "Rachel wasn't supposed to tell you." "She didn't." "How much?" "It's manageable now. We were drowning 6 months ago, but then Rachel's boss, Marcus, he offered to help. He said it was a company program. Executive assistance for employees with family emergencies." She was so relieved, Daniel. We both were. "There's no company program, Linda. He was buying her." Another silence. Longer this time. Oh, God. I hang up. The next morning I call in sick to work and drive to Rachel's office. Webb and Associates, a boutique marketing firm downtown. Glass doors, minimalist furniture, everything expensive and soulless. The receptionist smiles at me. "Can I help you?" "I'm here to see Marcus Webb." "Do you have an appointment?" "No, but he'll want to see me." "Tell him Daniel Carr is here." "Rachel's husband." Her smile flickers. She picks up the phone. murmurs something I can't hear, then nods. He'll be right out. 3 minutes later, Marcus Webb strolls into the lobby like he owns the world. Maybe he does. 6'2", tailored suit, silver at his temples. The kind of man who looks like success even when he's rotting inside. He extends a hand. Daniel, I've heard so much about you. I don't shake it. Where's my wife? His smile doesn't waver. Rachel is at my home, settling in. She's taking a few personal days. I'm sure she'll reach out when she's ready. She didn't leave me. You coerced her. That's a serious accusation. He lowers his hand, still calm. Rachel came to me asking for help. I gave it. If she chose to stay, that's her decision. You threatened her mother. I paid her mother's bills, out of kindness. Kindness doesn't come with conditions. He steps closer. His voice drops just for me. You're a school teacher, Daniel. You make, what, $45,000 a year? You couldn't save her mother. You couldn't even keep your wife interested. I gave Rachel what you couldn't. Security, excitement, a future. If you're angry, be angry at yourself. I want to hit him. My fist clenches. He notices. Smiles wider. Go ahead. Give me a reason to call the police. I'm sure Rachel would love to hear you got yourself arrested on her behalf. I force my hand open. That's what I thought. He turns to leave, then pauses. Rachel asked me to tell you something if you showed up. She said, tell him I'm sorry, but I'm finally choosing myself. Thought you'd want to know. He disappears down the hallway. I stand there, shaking. The receptionist avoids my eyes. I leave, but I don't go home. I drive to Marcus's house, the glass fortress on the harbor. I park across the street and wait. 2 hours later, Rachel appears on the balcony. She's wearing a dress I've never seen. Her hair is different, shorter, sleeker. She looks like a stranger. She stares out at the water, and for a moment I think she sees me. But she doesn't wave. Doesn't move, she just stands there, trapped behind glass. My phone buzzes. Rachel. I see you. Go home, Daniel, please. Me. Not until you tell me the truth. Rachel. This is the truth. I chose him, me. Bullshit, 3 dots. Then nothing. I watch her disappear inside. That night I break into Marcus's email. It's easier than I expected. His password is his birthday listed right on his company bio. Idiot. What I find makes me sick. Photos of Rachel. Dozens of them. Some from the office. Some from outside our apartment. He's been watching her for months, and then I find the contract. Digital, signed 3 weeks ago. In exchange for the cancellation of $47,000 in debt, Rachel Carr agrees to cohabitate with Marcus Webb for a period of no less than 6 months. Failure to comply will result in immediate collection of debt, plus interest, her signature at the bottom. My hands are shaking so hard I almost dropped the phone. She didn't leave me. She sold herself to save her mother. I can't go to the police. The contract is technically legal. Coercive, morally bankrupt, but legal. A lawyer friend confirms it over drinks. It's indentured servitude dressed up as a loan agreement. Technically, she signed it. Unless you can prove he physically forced her, there's nothing actionable. So I'm supposed to just let him keep her? I'm saying you need evidence. Real evidence. Threats, assault, something prosecutable. I drain my whiskey. Then I'll get it. I spend the next week learning everything about Marcus Webb. His habits, his schedule, his skeletons. Turns out he has plenty. 3 prior assistants filed HR complaints, all mysteriously settled out of court. A DUI charge from 2019 that vanished from public records. A business partner who disappeared from the company website without explanation. I find the partner, Gregory Chen, working at a startup across town. He agrees to meet me for coffee. You're Rachel's husband, he says, studying me across the table. I saw the engagement announcement years ago. Marcus showed it to me. Said she was the one that got away. I didn't realize he meant it literally. What happened between you two? Greg stirs his coffee. Marcus and I started Webb and Associates together. Equal partners. Then he started cutting me out of decisions, siphoning funds into side accounts. When I confronted him, he threatened to expose some personal information about my family, unless I walked away quietly. So I did. What kind of information? The kind that ruins lives. He meets my eyes. Marcus doesn't just collect money. He collects leverage. Everyone around him owes him something. That's how he keeps control. How do I stop him? Greg leans back. You can't, not legally. He's too careful. But he hesitates. There's someone you should talk to. His ex-wife, Vanessa. She got out, but it cost her everything. If anyone knows how to hurt him, it's her. Vanessa Webb lives 2 hours north in a modest apartment that's the opposite of Marcus's mansion. She opens the door with tired eyes and doesn't ask why I'm there. "You're here about Marcus," she says. "Come in." Her living room is small, warm, photos of a daughter on the mantel. "He took my daughter," she says without preamble. "Not physically, legally. I tried to leave him after I found out he was manipulating his employees. He buried me in legal fees, convinced a judge I was unstable, won full custody. I haven't seen Lily in 3 years. Jesus. He's a monster, Daniel, and he's very, very good at it." She pours herself tea. "What did he take from you?" "My wife," she nods unsurprised. "He has a type. Smart, vulnerable, loyal. He finds the wound and infects it." "What's hers?" "Her mother. Medical debt. So he paid it off and made her the payment plan." Vanessa sips her tea. "Classic Marcus. You can't fight him head on. He'll destroy you. You have to make him destroy himself." "How?" "He's arrogant. He documents everything because he thinks he's untouchable. Find his records, the real ones, not the sanitized contracts. Find proof of what he does to people, then burn him with it. Where would he keep something like that?" She smiles, bitter and sharp. "His home office. 2nd floor, corner room. Combination lock on the filing cabinet, his daughter's birthday. 08/12/15. He never changed it after the divorce. Sentimental bastard, I stand. Thank you. Don't thank me yet. If you go after him, he'll come after you. Be ready." I drive back to the city. That night, I watch the house until Marcus leaves, 11 p.m., probably heading to some club. Rachel's bedroom light is still on. I text her, "I'm coming to get you." No response. I wait 5 more minutes, then approach the house. The security system is high-end, but I'm not trying to be subtle. I pick up a rock from the landscaping and throw it through the front window. Alarm scream, I'm inside in seconds, sprinting upstairs. The office is exactly where Vanessa said. I yank open the filing cabinet, locked. I punch in the combination. It opens. Inside, folders labeled with names. I recognize 3 former employees who filed complaints. I grab everything, shoving it into my backpack. Footsteps behind me. I turn. Rachel stands in the doorway, her face pale. "What are you doing?" she whispers. "Saving you. You just broke into his house, Daniel. He'll have you arrested. Let him. I found his records. Everything he's done, everyone he's hurt, it's all here. You don't understand, then make me understand." She closes the door behind her. Her voice cracks. "If you expose him, he'll retaliate. He'll go after my mother, your job, everything we have left. He told me what he'd do if I didn't cooperate. This isn't just about debt anymore. He owns me, Daniel. And if you try to save me, he'll make sure we both lose everything." I stare at her. "So you're just going to stay?" "I don't have a choice." "Yes, you do. You always have a choice." Sirens wail in the distance. Rachel's eyes fill with tears. "Go, please, before he gets back." "Not without you. Daniel, I'm not leaving you here." She grabs my arm, desperate. "Then you'll destroy us both." The sirens get louder. I pull away, backpack heavy with evidence. At the doorway, I stop. "I love you, Rachel. I'm going to fix this." She doesn't respond. I run. I don't get arrested. Marcus doesn't press charges. That should have been my first warning. Instead, 3 days later, I'm fired from my teaching job. Budget cuts, they say. My principal won't meet my eyes. 2 days after that, Linda calls, hysterical. The hospital called. They're saying the debt was never fully paid. They're demanding immediate payment or they'll send it to collections. "Daniel, what's happening?" "Marcus is happening." I try to reach Rachel. Every call goes to voicemail. Every text unanswered. I take the files I stole to a lawyer, a journalist, even the police. Everyone says the same thing. It's not enough. You need testimony. Witnesses willing to go on record. Without Rachel's cooperation, this is just stolen paperwork. I'm losing. A week later, Rachel finally calls. "Meet me," she says. Her voice is hollow. "Tomorrow." The coffee shop where we had our first date, noon. Come alone. She hangs up before I can respond. I arrive early, anxious. The cafe is crowded, warm. I order her favorite, vanilla latte, extra foam, and wait. She walks in at 12:03. She looks thinner, tired, but she's here. She sits across from me. Doesn't touch the coffee. "I'm pregnant," she says. The world tilts. "What?" 8 weeks. It's yours. I found out 2 days before I left. She looks at her hands. That's why I didn't fight harder. I couldn't risk Marcus finding out. If he knew, he'd use it against us. Against the baby. My throat closes. Rachel, I'm telling you because you deserve to know, but it doesn't change anything. I'm staying with him until I figure out another way. For now, you need to stop trying to save me. You're making it worse. There's always another way. Not this time. She stands. Goodbye, Daniel. Wait, she leaves. I sit there numb. She's pregnant. With my child. And I'm losing them both. That night, I make a decision. I go to Marcus's office. Not to break in, to confront him. Face to face. The receptionist tries to stop me, but I push past her. His office door is open. He looks up from his desk, unsurprised. Daniel, I was wondering when you'd show up again. I close the door behind me. I know what you're doing. I have proof. Proof of what? That I'm a generous employer? That I help people in need? He leans back in his chair. You're welcome to try exposing me, but we both know how that ends. Your wife stays with me. Your reputation is ruined, and you spend the next year in legal hell. She's pregnant, he pauses, just for a second. Is she? It's mine. Congratulations, he smiles. Doesn't change our arrangement. Let her go, Marcus, please, you can have the money. I'll pay you back, whatever it takes. This was never about money. He stands, walks to the window. You really don't understand, do you? Rachel isn't a transaction. She's a prize. I've wanted her for years. And now I have her. You think I'm going to give that up because you're begging? She doesn't love you. She doesn't have to. He turns. She just has to stay. Something in me snaps. I lunge at him. He sidesteps easily, laughing. There it is. The real you. Violent, desperate, pathetic. I swing again. He blocks, shoves me back. Security rushes in, pins me to the ground. Marcus adjusts his tie. Get him out of here. And call the police. I want a restraining order filed today. I'm dragged out, screaming. The restraining order is granted within 48 hours. I'm not allowed within 500 feet of Marcus, his home, or his office, which means I can't see Rachel. I've lost 2 months pass. I hear nothing. Radio silence, then one morning, a news alert. Marcus Webb, CEO of Webb & Associates, arrested on charges of coercion, fraud, and blackmail. I click the article, hands shaking. The arrest follows an internal investigation prompted by anonymous tips and a cache of documents provided to federal authorities. Several former employees have come forward with allegations spanning nearly a decade. Anonymous tips. I grab my phone, call Rachel. It rings and rings. Hello? Her voice. Real. Alive. Rachel, I turned him in, she says quietly. I couldn't do it before. But I kept records. Every email, every conversation, every threat. I gave it all to the FBI. He's gone, Daniel. It's over. I'm crying. Where are you? I'm at my mom's. I'm safe. The baby. She's fine. We're fine. Can I see you? Silence. Not yet, she says. I need time. We both do. But Daniel, thank you for not giving up. Even when I told you to, she hangs up. 3 years later. I'm standing in a new classroom teaching 10th grade English. Different school, different city. Fresh start. My phone buzzes during lunch, a text from an unknown number. One photo attached, our old apartment building. The windows glowing warm. Caption. I never stopped loving you. My chest tightens. Below the photo. She's asking about you. She looks like you. If you still want us, we're ready. An address. 2 hours away. I'm in my car before I realize I'm moving. The house is small, yellow, a garden out front. I park and just sit there, heart hammering. The door opens. Rachel steps out, older, softer. Behind her, a little girl with dark curls peeks around her legs. Rachel sees me. She doesn't smile. Not yet, but she doesn't look away either. I get out of the car. We stand there, 10 feet apart, 3 years of silence between us. Her name is Emma. Rachel says. She's stubborn. Like you, can I? Yes. I cross the distance. Emma hides behind Rachel's leg, shy. But when I kneel down, she studies me with my own eyes. Hi, Emma. I whisper. She doesn't answer, just watches. Rachel touches my shoulder. Come inside. We have a lot to talk about. We do. We talk for hours. About Marcus's trial, 30 years, no parole. About her therapy, her recovery. About how she kept my number saved but couldn't call. About how she thought I'd moved on. I didn't, I say. I couldn't. Neither could I. Emma falls asleep on the couch between us. Rachel looks at me, exhausted, fragile, real. I ruined us, Daniel. I let him manipulate me. I pushed you away. You survived, I interrupt. That's what matters. Is it enough? I don't know, I admit. But I want to find out. She nods slowly. We don't fix everything that night. We don't fall back into love like nothing happened. But we sit together until morning, watching our daughter sleep. And when the sun rises, Rachel leans her head on my shoulder. I'm sorry, she whispers. I know. Can we try again? I look at Emma, at Rachel, at this fragile, broken, beautiful thing we might still save. Yeah, I say. We can try. She takes my hand. It's not forgiveness, not yet. Not completely, but it's a start. 6 months later, we're sitting on the porch of the yellow house, our house now. Emma's playing in the yard, chasing fireflies. Rachel's head is on my shoulder. We don't talk. We don't need to. My phone buzzes. An email from Marcus Webb's lawyer. Subject, final statement. Rachel tenses, seeing the name. Don't, she says. Don't open it, but I do. It's one line. You didn't save her. She chose you. There's a difference. I delete it. Rachel looks at me. What did it say? I pull her closer. Nothing that matters. Emma runs up breathless, holding a firefly cupped in her tiny hands. Daddy, look. The word stops me cold, Daddy. She's never called me that before. Rachel smiles, tears in her eyes. Emma releases the firefly. We watch it glow, rise, disappear into the dark. Make a wish, Rachel whispers. But I don't need to. I already have everything. He didn't save me. I chose him. And that choice, that's the one that set us both free.